Great morning, sunshines. How are you guys? We are back in Colorado, guys. I know that you loved the beach, but today we're just going to be here in Colorado at the Platte, which I am actually super grateful for. Wow, this changes all the time. Send in Messenger, invite friends, tag friends. I'm going to press invite friends, and I can just press like bam, 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 bam. I don't even know who I'm inviting, just like the top 5 people that are on there. How fun is that? That's just what you do. Okay, I'm done. I don't know what's happening, guys. Ah! It's okay. So, am I still here? Yes. Good morning, Lori. Good morning, Megan. Sorry, like Facebook just gave me new toys to play with. So all of a sudden I was trying to touch all the buttons here. So good morning, Kat. How are you, girl? Are you coming in today to see me? Just because it's every week you want to see me? Maybe, maybe not. Guys, we're back home. We're back at the Platte. We're Miracle Morning Togethering. Today's Tuesday, not yesterday. If you watched yesterday, you probably thought it was Tuesday. It wasn't, you guys. It was Monday yesterday. So this is what happens when you go on vacation. You have no idea what's even going on, right? Which is no problem. Yesterday, I kept talking about affirmations, and that was our focus. You know that we do savers on Mondays, affirmations on Tuesdays, visualization on Wednesdays, exercise on Thursdays, reading on Fridays, which are the basis of your Miracle Morning routine if you're participating with us. And guys, if you're just brand new, pop a 1 in here. If you've been around, write your hashtag Good Morning Sunshine or your hashtag GMS, and we can welcome you, welcome each other. Thank you guys for being here. But if you haven't started your Miracle Morning routine, guess what? Like, today's the perfect day, and you're doing it right now. So what we do is focus on elevating our mindset, our positivity, our love, our success, our giving, all of that by making definitive choices like we talked about yesterday to be a better person, to be a happier person, to be a more successful person, to be a healthier person. All of those different things, you guys, are decisions that we get to make, right? So that's what we do here together. We start by saying good morning, sunshine. We write a 1 if you're brand new. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Anna. How are you guys? And then what you guys do is you write one of your gratitudes. So we know that sharing your gratitude can literally change the physique of your being and help you feel happier. And when you guys, I was thinking about this on my run this morning, actually, you guys. I was thinking about like my mission in life is to ignite smiles, globally ignite smiles. And I want to directly and indirectly influence people to feel happier, healthier, more confident, and open their eyes to the possibility of having more and taking more action around that. And when I was seeing that vision, I was seeing like the difference between someone who is like frustrated with their health, with their being, with their success, and they're just angry. They're just frustrated about where they're at. You guys might have been there before. I've been there before. You might know some people that are there, and think about those people that are around you, or perhaps yourself, when you're not necessarily in a good space or place because you're not taking care of this and this. And how you show up in the world, right? You drive more angrily, you snap easily, you raise your voice at people. It just doesn't bring that positive light into the world, right? So as I was thinking about my mission of igniting smiles, it's not just igniting smiles, you guys. It's elevating elevating the mood, if that would make sense. It's elevating the type of people that we're around, where we do love and give and share more instead of snap and get agitated and irritated. Do you guys know what I'm saying? So that was just a real cool piece of my Miracle Morning this morning when I was out running, and I am grateful for that. I'm grateful for that realization. Morning, Luke, because you know, if you don't take the time to just get in your head in your own space, you might not have those connections and those realizations. So I'm just grateful to be back home. I was so grateful when I laid in my bed last night, you guys, like just to be in my own bed. Punta Cana was gorgeous, but it's always great to get home, right? I'm so grateful to be able to work again. God, I am fired up, you guys. I love what I do. So I am literally jacked up, excited to start working in today. I'm so grateful that John Carroll got us on a completely different flight. You guys, I'm not kidding you. There was 3 other people and us 2. And actually one guy followed us after. Like, we had our own Southwest plane last night. We could have sat in any row, anywhere, had any food, any drinks, anything. And perhaps we just slept. But seriously, got home 6 hours before we were supposed to because our other flight kept getting delayed. So super thankful for our travels yesterday. That was so cool. And thankful for this moment here with you guys. So share with me something you're grateful for. I haven't seen much gratitudes come across. I've seen a lot of good morning sunshines, but it helps to actually say your specific thankful gratitude. So share something. I'm waiting. Anything you're thankful for. Are you sharing it? I am thankful for PS. Oh, you're not rewatching. You're watching with me. It's live right now, girl. I'm thankful that I'm back on, like, I get to start my pregnancy plan today. So, like, full on exact what to eat, what nutrition, what sort of supplements to have, where I'm going to feel super powerful and awesome. I didn't have this during the pregnancy for my last 2. Thankful to get your smile back, honey. I love your smile. I love that. So I'm super thankful for that. Okay, I have a lot of gratitude in my heart today, and I'm never going to my subject if I don't shut up. Good morning, Adina. All right, so share your gratitude, and then some sort of affirmation, you guys. I am strong. I am happy. I am thankful. I am grateful. I am powerful, and I am igniting smiles around the world. That's what I'm doing. So here's what we got. I want to talk to you guys today about posture. And I think this is a super important, relevant subject for everybody. And I think that it's something that can affect you positively today. It's like the gratitude. Like some of the things that I gave you, like let's say a couple days ago where we talked about writing down 2 things in the different areas of your life, little action steps. Like that takes a lot of time, right? Like you got to think of the 2 things, then you got to do them every day. Maybe you already forgot, but you guys, posture is something you can literally change right this moment, and just thinking about how that can affect your life. So what I mean by posture in this video right here is literally stand up straight with your shoulders back. By the way, you guys, I'm reading the 12 rules of life. I think some of you guys knew that, which this is his first rule, and the first chapter is so hilarious. I'm on different ones now, but I wanted to come back to make sure that I share the first rule because it's something that I'll actually speak from stage on, and I've never looked at it like this, the way that he expresses it around a crab, like a lobster. It's so freaking funny. But by stand up straight, I literally mean like stand up straight with your shoulders back, right? Like literally the posture that you walk through life with says a lot about you. And I don't know if you realize that. I don't think a lot of people account for that quite as much as it really is, because how you show up and how you present yourself tells a story the second that you encounter someone, something, some situation. We innately, as humans, we read each other in the situation, and our body is just to protect ourselves, to create what we're going after. It's naturally going to look around and scan and be able to see evaluate what's going around in the situation. Okay, so like what's going around with you. So when you see someone, I'm just gonna ask you guys, when you see someone who walks into a room, this is not the best, like for you guys to be able to see the whole me, but like when you see someone who walks into the room with a posture that's shoulders down and chest concaved and head down and maybe lack of eye contact, that's right here. I can't even talk loud when I stand like this, you guys. Like it's like this is one posture that a lot of people carry, right? And for some people, just because of the way society is, you guys, this goes back to the lobsters a bazillion years ago, and the posture of a person. This reads as I'm just gonna go with these words, okay? It reads as weak. It reads as lack of confidence. It reads as sad. It reads as easy to attack. And this would just be like out in the world, like, right? The prehistoric, like, domination world. Like, this is something that, like, domination can easily overtake, right? And then you have like the crossed off, the shoulders, like right here, where you're like actually closing yourself off from the world, which is unapproachable, which is don't talk to me, which is don't look at me, which is I don't want you like around me, right? That's what this one is. So the way that you show up, you're actually telling a story the second you walk into a room, into a store, into a location. Into your work, into your office, into your family, right? So if you show up with one posture, people are gonna read that, and the different type of people around you are they're gonna start to make decisions about you based on that. If you're very unapproachable, guess what? People probably aren't going to approach you. And if that's what you want, that's no problem. But, achieving a different level of relationships and that, like what I was talking about, like smiling, igniting smiles and giving back positively doesn't happen from this space. It doesn't happen from there. Right? So that might be one thing that happens. The other thing is that you're easily attacked when you're in that stage. People assume weakness, and there are people out there that are so dominative that they are going to find the weak to attack, whether that's bullying. There were actually studies that were shown through this book where kids that cry more often are more likely to be bullied. They put themselves in a state of this, and then the other kids see them as I can attack them. So they puff their shoulders back and they go back. Now you're a kid that can be bullied because you're allowing for that. And I don't want to like overstep boundaries here, but you're like actually creating an environment where you're easily attackable. That's not just for kids, that's for adults too. And it might not be like we don't like directly attack or verbally abuse people, but it could be more so like ignoring that person, disregarding that person, like just maybe it's not like talking appropriately about like other people when they're not around. You're like a target, right? Because of this posture that you create around yourself. So that's one of the things, just a few of the things that can happen by the way you show up. The other thing is emotionally for you, if you, and I can feel it, you guys, practice this after this video if you can. Like practice retreated, contracted, like face down, maybe arms crossed, and see what that makes you feel like. Because for me, it immediately changes my level of energy and happiness and just feelings. Like my internal just being feels when I'm standing like this. And then so feel what that feels like. And then I encourage you to uncross your arms, roll your shoulders back, head up, look at yourself in the eye in the mirror and smile and see what changes physically in your body, because your body will actually produce more levels of serotonin when you have a posture of strength and actually the head up, shoulders back, because you're opening your whole blood flow of everything in your body where it actually promotes that within you. And when the serotonin releases, now you're actually showing up not just fake strong, right? Because anybody can do this. Try it, right? Anybody can. Like it's just a physical movement and a smile, but the serotonin starts to go and the actual strength starts to arrive within you. So my encouragement for today, you guys, is posture is huge. How you show up is huge in creating your life. There was this one study, I can't go into all the things that he talked about, but it even took it as far as taking two people with different postures, how one leads down a row of a lower level job, maybe no relationship, if not a relationship where they're settling for something, to like the weaker, sicker, more illnesses, more diseases. This is all stuff that they found from a lack of like stand-up posture, right? From a retreated posture to this other person who's got the I don't want to say dominating posture, it's just strong, right? Because if everybody stood like this, there would be no domination. It would just all be strength and power amongst one another. It wouldn't be one person dominating this person, right? Because we would all be here. But that person walks in higher level job, higher level relationships, higher level of attraction to more relationships that expose them to more opportunities. So me walking into, this is the final like example, me walking into an event, okay? So you're in a networking event for whatever it is, for your job, it's just a company event, it's you actually, whatever, it's a networking event. Two different people walk in and one is retreated and one is eyes down and one is lack of eye contact. That person is probably going to stand in a corner or wait for somebody else to approach them or be just like pretty much on the sidelines, not networking as much. You guys can see this, right? Like they're going to be retreated. Whereas the person who walks in, and I don't care, like, well, first let me just say this. Okay, the person who walks in and makes a decision to open that door, shoulders back, head up, smile on their face, and go up to people, eye contact, my name is handshake, and walk around that room. Who do you think is going to make more contacts? Who do you think is going to build a higher potential for whatever they're trying to achieve in life? Whether it's just better relationships and friendships or a different level in your job, that posture is going to literally attract and pull people and success and new opportunities towards yourself. So, God, there's so many new cool people on here. Morning, guys. Thank you for joining. We're just finishing up with posture here, but I want to see if you guys can practice that. And for some of you guys, this is natural. Like, posture is just a thing. Like, when I go speak, like, a lot of people just say, like, that's the thing that I get. I love your posture. I think that's the gymnastics in me. Like, it was just the way that we had to stand. Like, a lot of athletes have that a little bit more. If you start doing yoga, some things can, like, encourage just the correct, like, physical, like, learning how to squeeze your back muscles, open your chest, like, a lot of that can happen. But outside of that, you guys, it might just not be who you are. It might not be, you're not used to it. You're still here. This has been you. Just recognize that about yourself. It's not a big deal. That was 2 minutes ago. That was 5 days ago. That was 10 years ago. Whatever it is, but it has been all your life. That can change this exact moment. You can make the decision to walk around with a different level of posture and head up and see how it affects your life. See how many more conversations you have. See the opportunities that start to open up, and see how less people see you as a target and more as a resource for success and forward movement, because that's what will start to happen. And for those of you guys that are here, one other thing that I want to tell you is don't think that people that are here are dangerous. Like, I've gotten this before. Like, I've been called intimidating a lot, and I think it's like, it is the posture. That's why I try to, like, overdo the smile, because I don't want to be intimidating, but I'm not going to pull back for myself. So when somebody says that, I don't want to be seen as intimidating. I want to lift them up to feel the same strength and power internally that they have within them, that they're just not holding on to yet. Does that make sense? So hopefully you guys have some things to take care of after this, you guys. I am Callie Carroll. We're talking about a miracle morning. We talk about changing our lives just by having a strong quality morning routine and forward moving so we can ignite more smiles in the world, right? That's what we're running after together. And today we're just talking about your posture. So I dare you, and if you guys have any cool experiences, please share that with me. And if you've had any experiences in the past, share on this feed so that your friends can read about it, so that maybe they don't believe me, but they believe Esperanza, or they believe Sarah, or they believe Dean. They're like, okay, so she's full of shit. But they know. I know that they know. So what's happened for you in your life when you have this versus this, right? Okay, I can't do that anymore because it makes me feel barfy. I feel good like this. Hope you guys have a fantastic Tuesday, because it's Tuesday, not Monday. I know this. And we'll see you guys mañana for sure. Bye, guys.